Hello guys, this is Fernando Gomez speaking from LegalWise 2.0, and this video should serve as the user guide to the LegalWise 2.0 application. LegalWise 2.0 is a web application with a legal database that contains a wide list of legal cases saved as PDF documents and provides a fast mechanism to find content within these cases. This is our senior project, me and Yang Sen, which we just finished in spring 2016 at Florida International University. Okay, let's talk about the different types of users we have in our system. We have two types of users, regular users and administrators. Regular users can search for content, they can download legal documents, and they can ask legal questions and obtain answers. Administrators can upload documents for indexing and processing, they can add questions and answer pairs, and they can control the access of other users. We will start explaining the features that are designed to be used by regular users. As of now, auto-registration is not yet allowed. To obtain access to the LegalWise 2.0 application, you must contact Jaime Boras using the email displayed. He is the owner of this project and can provide you with the user trial. Once you receive your user credentials, you could continue with the following steps. Navigate to the URL displayed to log in into the system. Once the login page is loaded, enter your username and password and click Login. If you correctly typed valid credentials, you'll be redirected to the search page. Notice your name up top of the header bar. We are now ready to start searching for legal documents. Let's say you need to know what specifically is a statute of limitations. Just type what is a statute of limitations in the search box and press enter. Give the system a couple of seconds to put together a list of results. Once the results are ready, they will show in order of confidence. For example, given the text we entered, the system thinks this is a question, and its answer is shown first. The following rows might be other related answers, head notes in legal cases, or simply legal documents in which the subject of your question is discussed. Click the Read More to read the whole paragraph. To download a legal document that matches your search criteria, simply click the link below or the blue button next to the document. Depending on your web browser, the document should either start downloading or open in a browser tab. Now, let's try to find a specific document representing a legal case. This document right here, as you can see, is a foreclosure case that has been uploaded to our server. If we type its name directly in the search box, the first result should contain document. Let's copy the name. Let's paste it in the search box. As we can see, here it is. Now we can download it to make sure it's the one we are looking for. Right here, if we compare, we can see that they are both the same document. Notice that after you have asked a couple of questions or searched for some documents, your previous searches will show right here. To perform one of those searches again, just click on the link, and the search will be repeated. When you are done searching and are ready to log out and leave the system, simply click the logout link below your name in the header bar, right here, and you'll be taken out. Now, let's cover the steps administrators should follow to use the features in LegalWise 2.0. Administrators are defined by the project owner. If you have received administrative privileges to the application, follow these steps. Navigate to the URL displayed to log in into the system. Once the login page is displayed, enter your username and password and click Login. If you correctly type valid credentials, you'll be redirected to the search page. Notice your name in the header bar and the admin tag indicates that you have administrative privileges. To perform a search and ask a legal question, follow the same steps as regular users. These steps were explained before. To upload legal documents to the index and the database, go to the Documents page. Notice that as an administrator, you see more tabs. Once in the Document page, you will see a list of documents that have been uploaded before. Drag your document or documents into the label space and drop them. The document will be added to the list. Give it a couple of seconds until the system finishes processing. Once the system finishes, you should see the status as active. Any other status means that the document was not properly processed. A system manager will look into this later. Note that after uploading a document, you can start searching for content on it. Let's try it. Let's go back to the search page. And let's see if we can download the document we just uploaded. It's right here. So it's already ready and available to users. To download one of these documents, any of these documents, simply click on the blue button. Depending on your browser, the document will either open in a tab or start downloading to your computer. Now, let's discuss how to control user access when you are an administrator, how to go and prevent users from logging or allow users back into the system. To see a list of currently registered users, go to the Users page. This table shows all users in the system. This label right here tells you whether the user is an administrator or a regular user. If you want to log a specific user, go to the menu in the right side of the row and choose the option Log. When prompted for confirmation, choose Yes. Give the system a couple seconds and then you should see a confirmation message, which means this user has been logged and cannot enter the system. To revert this action, allow this user to come back to the system, you should select Unlock. Click Yes and wait for the confirmation. This means that this particular user can now access the system. To inactivate a user, go to the menu, choose Inactivate. Click Yes on the confirmation and wait for the success message. This user is now inactive and cannot in any means access the system. To revert this action, go again to the menu, choose the option Activate, click Yes for confirmation. Once the system is finished, you should see a success message implying that the user is now being reactivated and can use the system. If you want to narrow down the list of users, you can use the filter text box and type either the name, the last name, or the email, or some text within it, and the list will get shorter, leaving only the user whose name, last name, and email match your criteria. If you want to see all users back again, just remove the criteria. The last feature we will show in this user guide is the question-answer pair addition. These question-answer pairs will be added to the index table and they will be used to answer some of the questions that are getting asked by users in a daily or somehow regular basis for which we do not have the answer. To add a question and answer pair, go to the questions page. Here, there's already a question added for you with no content. Let's say we see that some users are asking what's the definition of failure to comply. And we don't have the answer because it hasn't been addressed in any of the documents we have uploaded. We want to be able to make sure that users get the answer for that questions. So an administrator would research for that term and will include the answer here. We will type failure to comply in a question format. What is the meaning of failure to comply? And after research, we know that the answer is the following. Failure to comply in general means a failure, refusal, or neglect to obey an official order. Now we want to add another question to this list. We click here in Add QA Pair, and another question is added. Let's say, for example, that users want to know what is the meaning of mens rea. We can type what is mens rea. We go ahead and research it. So we know after researching that the answer is the following. So we now have two QA pairs that we want to add. We can add as many as we want. Let's say that we add a QA pair that we realize that we don't really need. If we want to delete it, we just press the red button and that QA pair is deleted. Once we are ready to submit our list, we click on the button Submit. And after we receive the success message, this means that the system has already indexed those questions. So how do we know? We go back to the search page and we ask one of the questions we added. What is mens rea? We click enter. Right here. The question we just added has been answered for us. So as of now, every time a user comes back and requests the answer for this question, the answer will be provided for him. Well, friends, we have discussed all the features available to all kinds of users in our application. So this concludes our user guide. Please feel free to send me an email if you have any questions. You can use the email that is being displayed. If you want a trial user so you can test drive this application, also let me know. Thank you very much.